shaping here. We're on this big farm over here at the lake. It's the one we brought the dozer to last year. And we're shaping a lot of these terraces, shaping them up, trying to make them easier to farm over. You know, running a minimum till system like we do now versus the way they farmed when this was terraced. There's a lot less erosion, so we really don't need these terraces. We're leaving them in, but we are greatly reducing the size of them. We're getting them where we can farm over them. Really enjoying running the pan with the 8560. Need to try to get y'all, see if I can get y'all perspective where y'all can see the controls and stuff. Right now we're running in 2B. About 2,000 RPM, that's my travel speed. If I really want to travel, I can step up to 3 there. But sometimes that's a little rougher than I want to travel. Oh, see there? But it's nice having plenty of power and plenty of traction. got a place like that I want to drag some dirt in, this kind of saves a step. And Robert can do the same thing with the box blade as far as that goes. Had a bunch of grass on top of it when we first started because it was too steep to plant. And boy, that thing was rough. I don't know if they built it with the track over or what. Got all that grass buried on the back side of this terrace. Get this pan set right, it'll kind of level it too, because I'm up on the ridge and you see how dirt is falling out the lower side. I done made the Bob nervous. Always tell when you start getting to the high spots as your pan starts loading faster. Robert's putting the finishing touches on this little project. Like I said, this is one of the farms we run the dozer on last fall. And started on this last fall. Right here where we're standing was a big terrace, and that terrace still exists. But what didn't make any sense to it about me is, I guess it's taking this water and turning it that way and keeping all that water from coming down this hill. Now I understood that it turns that water out in that woods. But what I don't understand was this terrace here it came around and turned. It come around there and turned, and it started dumping this water directly off this old steep hill. And I don't know, really don't know. I don't know if originally it stopped somewhere in here and it was supposed to go around that way. And over the years, the water just decided to go back that way. But I mean, this hill here is way too steep to just start sending water off of. And there was a big, I ain't too sure it wasn't a basin at one time and the pipe blowed out or got stopped up. But you got this big hill here, and then this terrace come wrapped all the way around here, and all this in between these two terraces, you had a farm like one small field. This year we were able to plant all the way through. You see how the rows go. But you had this big hole here from the terrace. So what I essentially done was I tore the terrace down, put all that dirt in here, filled all this up, because it was a wet spot in here I could not plant this spring. So it's not quite true, but I've pretty well got it all down to flat, natural ground, like this hill would originally been. Like the hill originally was. So we're just going to watch and observe and see how the water runs. Hopefully with some good conservation practices, getting some good crop growing back on this. Hopefully there will be no need for anything in here. That's my hopes and my dreams, is we can just plant straight across this. That steep hillside right there, this is the first year we've ever planted it. When this was cleaned off, all the trees was piled on the side of that hill. We pushed all them over there in the thicket and was able to plant that this year. But it is Saturday. We would like to quit early. We're gonna get on these tractors and make the 50-minute trek back to Deere. We'll have to get a pickup and come back and get the service truck. That is one classy rig right there. May need to get in the dirt moving business. That'd probably pay more than farming. That's my thumbnail right there.